Hello, hello. Hello. Whoop. Hi. How you doing today? Ooh. Always having hand trouble. Always, always, every time. Hello, everybody. I'm good. Guess I should do my intro. I'm sleepy still. Just woken up from my nap. Almost literally. I'm very, very sleepy today. Today's gonna be a low-key streaming day. I think I'm just gonna do some art. It is fucking freezing. I can say fuck now. We're gonna do some sketches and we're gonna do, I might work on some VRoids. Oh, I need to show you all my new VRoid model actually that I'm working on. It's not quite finished yet, but here we are. She doesn't have her expressions quite set. I need to fix blend shapes and stuff. There's quite a few little tweaks. But the hair was made by Argama Witch. Highly recommend to check her out. I'm going to be tweaking textures and stuff. She turned out really, really cute. Look at that. Look at that. She actually got, hold on, let me get my freaking hands back. Oh my gosh, the face needs so much fixing though. I need to get into Unity and fix the blend shapes. Look at the hairpins, the little, like, she got these stars. She got these actual stars on here. And then she got like little bands. And this is all, so the coolest thing is this is all VRoid. Like, this isn't like Unity models or anything. Oh my gosh, my hands don't behave at all today. I don't think there's enough light in here for it to see them properly. But it's like, this is all hair. It's actually made of hair. Even the stars are made of hair. It's so cool. Also, she's got the little, what do you call that on the top of the head? It's got a Japanese name. It means like idiot hair. A little point. Ahoge. Not to be confused with the other one. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, once I get it fixed and finished, I'm definitely switching over to this one. It feels more me, honestly, and also it will be easier. to modify, because I don't have to go into Unity for anything except blend shapes, it will be a lot easier to modify outfits in the long run. So I can make lots of costume variations, dresses, seasonal outfits, so I'm not stuck in pajamas all the time. Yeah, so that'll be cool. I might actually work on that a little bit today. There's a couple of hair tweaks I want to do. I want to try a different texture or a modification to this texture. And I want to get those blend shapes fixed, but I can't do that until I'm done with the texture. And I've got some things to fix for Vez. Her avatar is long overdue. I've been working on it for a long time, and I never quite actually finished. So I need to work on that one too. It's so close, actually. Aside from that, I don't have any news. I'm just rambling now. So let's get to making things. Oh, and I got permission for a little bit of music I want to share with you guys. Let me know if it's too loud or if I need to adjust the mic at all. So if any of you guys liked Owl City back in the heyday, back in his golden years, this guy actually sounds a lot like classic Owl City. I was really surprised. Actually, hold on. Let me show you one that really sounds like Owl City. I used to be a big fan. It's like really, really hype. Because like, oh, why is it so small? What did I do? Oh, this is because I... There we go. But yeah, I used to be a big fan of Owl City, and his sound kind of changed over time. Oh, hi! Hello, Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter 9876, welcome to the stream. I was just getting started on a VRoid. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Owl City. I used to be a fan of Owl City back in high school, and I wasn't able ever to get into some of his more recent stuff. Like, I mean, he stopped releasing albums a couple years ago, but there was a long time where I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. I don't know what changed actually, but this guy sounds a lot like old school, like classic Owl City. Let's see. Okay, Vez, did you have any... Oh, that went to sleep. Why did that go to sleep? My poor laptop doesn't like the cold. There we go, that's better. Vez, did you have any changes you wanted to make before I do these blend shapes? Cute avatar. Thank you. Which one? Mine or the one I'm working on? You don't think so? Alright. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You know what? You weren't here just a second ago. I was showing an updated version of it. Hold on. It's not finished, but this is the one I'm still working on. I didn't make the hair, though. Our Gama Witch did. She's really, really good. Let me switch back.
Yet somehow wide awake and I'm sailing away.
Oh, where's my... I'm way, way out of it today. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, this wanted. Let's see. All of this looked good. Textures are all good. So really, all we need to do is actually take this into Unity and do the blend shapes, right? Was there something else we were forgetting? I think I sent you a list. Here's my phone. What about skin clipping? That was one of the things! Thank you! Thank you for reminding me. No, that's not a blend shapes thing. That's something I can do in VRoid itself. Yeah. So let me actually take care of that. I gotta go into the body editor. Textures. Hello, Neb! It's good to see you here. I haven't seen you around in a while. Good to see you can make it tonight. Where is... Okay, so body editor. So what we want to do is figure out that the worst spot that normally clips is the armpits. Because whenever you have them do any kind of pose, yep, there we go. There's like deformations and the clothes don't quite keep up. Looks like we also have some trouble right up in here, around the scarf area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna erase all of that, but I'm gonna save it as a separate file so that we can put it back if we want. You work part-time, so you never know when you can attend a stream. Aww. Man, I know how that is. My schedule is really unpredictable usually, so I've actually been surprised I've been able to stream consistently at all. So normally I have no idea whether I'm even working on a Sunday. Let's see. Somebody actually sent me a business email just a few hours ago, but I'm ignoring it. I am taking this Sunday off completely. I will deal with that on Monday. Okay. Oh, I know why my hands weren't behaving. I have long sleeves on because it's way too cold. I mean, it's so cold. Okay. So we want to find... I'm probably going to have to hide your clothes, actually. Well, maybe not. We'll see if this works. Follow the part of the black shirt that isn't there. Yeah, I'll bet. You had that as a tank top, didn't you? Ah! Okay. I'll just do that. That makes it easy. I swear this guy sounds like Adam Young with a slight accent. I didn't have symmetry on. Oh no. It's pretty similar, isn't it? Yeah. I'd say at least he's inspired by. I was really excited to find this, and I asked him. I actually asked this Linus guy for permission to play this on his stream. He said it was totally fine. Alright, so that should solve that. And then we need to leave, because of this gap here, we need to leave that open. Actually, we should probably make something under that. I forgot I was actually intending on. I'll make that part of the coat. That way we can actually erase some of this in order to prevent clipping up here. Like that. Maybe even higher since the scarf had issues. Whoop. So I need to put a shirt under that anyway. Alright, so we'll see how that behaves when it animates. But first let me close the gap on the coat. Ooh, wait. This one. Sorry for changing the music. I have this bad habit of getting bored of a song halfway through. Is it possible to put a layer beneath the default image here, or do I need to do something in Photoshop with this? Oh, no, it is possible. Alright. So if I do this, then that closes that spot. And we can also close it all the way up here. Now, what color should we make that? I feel like it would look good maybe with this blue color. Pull that together. No, that's not dark enough. Something a little bit more like the scarf. Maybe it should look like the scarf is tucked underneath. Let's see what's up with that. Oh yeah, that looks better. So it closes it, and then actually I'm gonna go even darker with this color. I'm gonna kind of give it a soft brush right in here to add like shadow, to add depth. Yeah, there you go. So it looks like the scarf extends underneath the coat. There we go. Alright, now let's see how it animates and if we have any flipping problems. Oh, there's still clipping there. That's quite a bit, actually. We didn't even get the trouble spots. Alright. Let's try this again. Maybe I need to do more with this. Body editor. It looks like it extends onto the arms. So I'm going to try... I'm actually going to hide your coat. Sorry about this in advance. Oh wow, that's weird looking. It's neat because only the front half is actually cut, you see? so now I can actually brush on the model itself. And I'm probably going to need to take which layer is your visibility? That's the gloves. This is the leggings. Okay, the leggings actually has this on it too. So I'll just do that. We'll go back to the default image. We'll brush away a good chunk of the arms. I'm an idiot. It could be any layer. Oh, I know that mood. I know that feeling. That is a mood. I have to really fight to make myself actually use layers in a sensible way. Because I instinctively just want to scribble all over it until it works, you know? Just go at it. But if I do that, I'll definitely lose track, so I'm trying to be a little bit more careful about what I do anymore. I've had enough times when I had to go back to an old file and make changes, and I could not figure out what I'd done. It's just like, what is this? It's like if a stranger made it, you know? Like, I don't remember doing that. Okay, let's try that. That's relatable. That ADHD mood. Let's just cut. Oh. Cut that. So it definitely doesn't get in the way. Alright. Where's the back? Oh, that's where that is. Okay. Delete everything, make me a floating head. Yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of weirdness here. I'm sorry. I think it'll work out okay though. Hold on. Let me adjust the music volume. It's a little loud on my end and probably quiet on the other end. How's that? Can you still hear it? We can make a weird Mika dance video with it. Oh, speaking of weird Mika dance videos, you know what? Let me show you something. Where is my... I'm gonna show you something fun. I'll have to mute the audio from it. I think I could do a window capture on this. Okay, this should work. Oops. Well, maybe it'll work. Well, I thought that would work. Maybe not. Oh, I know what to do. This should work. Let's try it this way. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just an idiot. That's fine. Let's try... this way. Just a sec. Oh, I am definitely an idiot. Alright, I found it. This should work. Where's my browser window? So I have to show this here because I have it completely, like, it's not a listed video. I didn't want to get in trouble, copyright trouble, but I did this experiment. Yeah, there it is. So I did this experiment where I tried to import a VRoid into Miku Miku Dance, and I used my sister's Blossom's VRoid model and tried to sync it to a dance using a converter, but it didn't it didn't quite work how I was hoping. Her feet, everything else worked okay, but her feet just, oh my goodness. I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know why. She's doing her best. Yeah. There's two things about this that stand out to me. The first is that her feet are connected to something. I don't know what, and they definitely shouldn't be. Her toes are all broken. And the second is that her bow is not on her back anymore. And if you look, you can see this weird shadow over to the left. Or maybe, is it the right on the stream? I don't know if it's mirrored. No, yeah, it's the left of the screen. So you can see this bow over here. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think it's her bow. Yeah, it's like a ragdolling shadow in the background. I think that's the bow off her back. And it's just way out there doing its own thing. Just like, okay, bye. I don't know. I don't know how that happened, and I don't know how to stop it. But it gets even better than that. See, I try. I tried with mine, too. She's paying for her phasmophobia crimes. Yeah. So I tried mine. And my model that I'm currently using has my hair is actually not a VRoid thing. It's a separate object that I have to attach in Unity, which was part of why I was updating it. Because it's a pain in the ass. And I don't think the program liked it very much. I don't think it knew what to do with it because it just did this. It's so broken. It's that mess? It's just like my hair is in my chest. How is this? and I don't even have two eyes. I only have one eye. Like one eye's wonky and the other one just doesn't have, like, it's not there. It's got like no pupils, no iris, and no eye. Like my eyebrow's gone. Somebody shaved my eyebrow. They took one of my eyes, shaved my eyebrow, and stuck my hair in my chest. And my feet are doing the same thing. Also, that one arm is just broken at the elbow inexplicably. Like, oh, I have no idea. So yeah, that's how that goes. I'm hoping I might be able to figure out how to fix that at some time and then actually play around with Miku Dance. But if I can't, I've actually found another program that lets you pre-program motions and dances on VRM files specifically, which is what I need, without any conversion. So that might actually work better. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I've seen people talking about it, so I just need to find it. It's not like that one's super important. I was just kind of playing because I don't know. I've always liked Miku Dance stuff, so I thought it might be kind of fun to take my model and my friend's models and see if we could do a synchronized dance routine. Just have a good time with it. Okay, let's put the coat back on here. Back on business. There it is. And let's see if this clips. Do not do that with my... You know, by saying that, you've just made me want to do it more. Yeah. What if that's that? Why is that clipping like that? Will it matter that much though? At least the arms don't clip. I'm not sure where the distortion on the collar is coming from, but I feel like that might just be inherent to having the thick collar anyway. I'm not sure if that's something we can prevent because there's really nothing beneath this. So I think we're just gonna have to be okay with this how it is. But it looks pretty good. Try the walking, try the running, and you're gonna have to test this in VR and let me know how it looks. We'll need to get your line of sight fixed, but I don't think I can do that. I think only you can do that. I mean, I could, but then I'd be stuck uploading it to my account. We don't need that. Fez, raincoat, no clip. Or clip fix. Clip fix. Save. Yeah, you'll have to do it. But at least now you know. Now you know that the eye dot should be actually inside the face, right between the eyes, like way back here. And that should fix it for you. I think your line of sight should be in the right place then. You shouldn't have the weird glitching anymore. Though it was kind of fun to see you just like levitate off the ground whenever you look down. Stream Kettle says, whatever, that's not me, I'm now Gek. Oh yeah, how's your gecko coming along? I think I saw the drawing you did earlier. But I don't know, did you make anything else? Oh, and I think, yeah, I think it is the inside of the collar. I think the, you're drawing an icon. Nice. You played Mario. That's a good time. I think for some reason the color kind of, the geometry kind of turns itself inside out. I don't know why. I love your gecko design. Alright, oh yeah, so something else that I figured out when exporting avatars from VRoid. That gecko seemed very you in VR chat. Like, yes, this is this is the re avatar. Okay, so something I figured out in VRoid, when you export an avatar, you can actually reduce the meshes by erasing transparent meshes here. You can modify the hair cross section, but the last time I tried to do that, it didn't work too well with the hair I was using. Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't look quite right. If you've got your hair how you like it, I would leave that one alone. Yeah, it like brings it back. Kind of looks better this way. But we can erase transparent meshes, which is good because like this coat goes all the way down. Like it goes further down. And we tried to like shrink it. Actually, I may have gotten that one in the right place, but like, you know, little things. Wherever there's transparency, it'll hide it. Like, this flower actually has like a transparent mesh behind it, and that'll disappear. It'll just be the flower spot, that kind of stuff.
It's 7 o'clock.
So that should actually cut down a little bit on how many polys are in this. Make it a little bit more lightweight for VR chat. We can smooth the hair or face. You can actually reduce the smoothness. So you can have like, whoops, hair smoothness 0. This is default. But you can also reduce the counts until it looks good, but it'll reduce, like taking it down to 20 there, it still actually looks good, but it'll perform in VR chat much better this way. If that's okay with you, does that look alright to you? You know, so smooth down face count. Changes that slightly. Okay, good. So we'll just do some things to like, I think 20 is a pretty good one to like reduce the polys without making it look too blocky. And I'll send you the original files so you can actually keep, like, you could keep a higher poly count one to use for face tracking if you feel like it, but also a lower poly one for higher poly for face tracking, lower poly for VR chat performance. We can also reduce the body count. Let's make that right around 20 because that seems to work really well. 20. In clothing, we could also do the same thing. That should bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna start doing this with my avatars too, just to take some of the processing power down there. Like, my computer doesn't struggle rendering this for streaming, but in VR chat there's so many, like, I don't think we'll be able to get it down to where Quest users can use, like, actually see them, but I think we could make it easier for other PC VR users to see them, so that's good. What was the other thing? Oh, I just noticed. You have your default eyelashes on here along with the texture. Do you want these layered, double layered, so that you see them like from this angle? Or do you want it taken off? We can just make them invisible. There's certain angles that they look really good at. That just depends on the look you're going for. Take them off? Okay. I'm gonna keep that how it is. Face editor. I had completely forgotten those were there. Eyes. Textures. Eyelashes. Toggle visibility. There we go. So they're still there, but they're just not visible anymore. And with erase, that's something else too. With erase transparent meshes, they won't be there in the final file, but they'll be there in the VRoid file so that you can bring them back if you ever feel like it. So that makes it nice and easy. So material reduction, material counts, you can actually limit the number of materials. But if you bring that down, we'll see what this does. Oh, actually it still looks really good. Why? Why does that look good? Shouldn't it have changed my... Maybe it just merged together materials. Oh, I'll bet it merged them. Okay, so material count 2. That makes things reduced. And then texture atlas resolution, we're going to leave it at a very high resolution so the textures look crisp. Bone reduction, I am not going to mess with because we had enough trouble with the hair and I'm not smart enough for that. So overall, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so export. I'm gonna make that Vezrin coat final. Author Stella. Version. What version number? Do you have like a... Do you have a system you've been using? Because we can put it... Not at all. Okay, then I'm just going to make it version 2. And explicitly permitted entities, redistribution thread. Okay, so we're good. Let me save this. There's our VRM. And then I'll pull this VRM into Unity and fix those blend shapes, and then it should be done and ready to go. So let me... Oh, avatar change is not saved. Make sure this is saved. Alright, that's saved. Where is... Oh. What? What is it? What is... Why is that showing me twice? Okay. Mini-me! Yes. Wait. Where's my... Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Okay, okay. Where is my Unity? Unity Hub. Unity Hub. Run Unity. I'm not sure if I actually have a scene set up to show Unity in here. To set one up. New Unity 3D project. Raincoat, blend shapes, create, and then once this is booted up, I'll make a window for this. We're gonna do a game capture, see if it captures it as game. Unity. Capture a window. It's currently opening. I should have opened this earlier, actually. I'm really just learning Unity recently, actually. Okay. Well, well, Unity, where are you? Where'd you go? It's here, but it's not showing up. Capture. Capture Unity. Well, I'm having trouble now, aren't I? I'm in trouble. Let's try a window capture instead of a game capture, because I had to use window capture for Photoshop, actually. Window, Unity. Oh, there it is. All right. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got this. Bring this down so it doesn't cover everything up. Every once in a while, I'm reminded how much of an amateur I am. But that's okay, right? We all gotta learn. Alright, Unity is here. Let's move the Linus credit up a little bit. Put it in the corner. And actually, there, now that fits really satisfyingly. Oh, I've also been reminded I'm taking sketch requests tonight, sort of tip requests. So if you tip me $5 or more, I will draw you something live on stream. It won't be anything super fancy. It's just like a, you know, a little thing, a little sketchy. But more complexity, the more you donate. Also, you can donate down in my description or at the link that Moobot posts. There's actually a link to my coffee on the card. Or look for coffee in the description or under tips. And then you can request something in the chat box. And I will drop whatever I'm currently working on and go draw you something. Just so y'all know. Now let's see. I need to import a package. Which is going to be... I think it's my Google Drive. Yeah, UniVRM. Go ahead and import that. Let that run. Oh, also, if anyone has requests for stream safe music, anything that is copyright free or otherwise allowed on streams, then I will play that for you. Just have to be sure that it's safe. I don't want to get in copyright trouble. And speaking of that, I'm probably going to switch after this song to a Twitch safe music playlist that I have no idea what's on it, so it'll be fun. We'll have an adventure. Alright, VRM, UniVRM, imports. Let's grab that VRM file, the prefabs, and let that run. Twitch safe music on shuffle. I have no idea what's gonna happen, so we will see. There we go. It imported. Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Take a look at that, Vez. You're in Unity now. Hey! So what we want to do... Oh, this is the older version of Unity, isn't it? Oh no. Alright, we're still gonna find what I'm looking for here though. Blend shapes. There we go. So you've got some blend shapes here. And the one that we want is this one. It's got a lot of different things. And we'll bring this up so we can see a preview of the face. So this actually shows the expressions you make. And I think the first one I'm going to change is joy. So this one is always a little bit lackluster from the start. Oh no. I'm on the wrong side for this. Hold on, let me move myself. Where is my PC face? Whee! I'm over here. There we go. That should be better. Alright, so now you can see your face. Joy is always a little bit... But we've got all of these down here. So we're going to take the default joy expression. And we're going to find eyebrows, joy. We're going to bring these up, just tilt those up a little bit more. And then we're going to focus on the mouth, because that's the part that never quite works right. So I'm going to take, we've got our joy mouth. Actually, hold on a second. I've actually got to turn these back to default. So joy goes down. That's the all joy. So then we find joy eyebrow, and we bring that up to 100%. And then we can also take joy eyebrow fun and bring that up a little so it goes even a little higher. And then we have eyes, joy. We're gonna bring that down until it looks right, which turns out to be 100% on this one, so that's good. And then we're gonna take mouth, and we're not gonna bring mouth joy all the way up because this usually results in issues when you're doing voice and stuff. It actually like starts to get like too big and it doesn't quite look right. So We're gonna bring that joy mouth to approximately 75%. And then we're gonna take... I don't like that one. There we go. That's better. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Then we're gonna take fun mouth and we're gonna bring that up. Joy mouth a little bit more. Right up in there. And then we're gonna take, I think it's E. The E. Ooh. I. E. We'll take E, drag that out a little bit, bring joy mouth back down. As long as this doesn't crack the geometry. E is maybe too much. That's why they did that way. Hold on. I remember which ones I did which way. I think it was mostly focused on fun and joy mouth. Because fun brings the edges up and joy brings it. So put together, if you have fun mouth and joy mouth, you get a tiny bit of pinching right there where that line is, but overall it works really well. Oh, interesting. You can kind of see the edge of the transparent right there. Alright, so you can only see that line at certain angles, and generally it works really well. Bring that joy mouth up slightly. Whoop. There we go. Yep. We don't want to break the geometry. That should work. Hello! Bring this down slightly and that down very slightly so that it can actually go up when picking up your voice and not crack the geometry too much. And there you go! You like it? Good. I've noticed that pulling up the fun slider a lot just lifts the corners of the mouth and makes a better expression than the typical joy mouth, which is just like straight up open mouth. Just this one actually looks more like a smile. So, all right, so we've got that. That one's good. Let's find which other ones. You've got your neutral face. It's pretty good. Face. Let's look at that mouth. Neutral mouth. Whoa, that just hides your mouth, doesn't it? Your neutral's face could be slightly smiling. Let's look at letter E. I brings that out. You've got your lip. In your neutral expression, your lip is very much tucked down there. E. E. O brings that up a little bit. And then mouth, neutrality, mouth, fun. That's your neutral expression right there. That looks pretty good. Do you want a little bit of a smile right there, like that? It's a pretty good default expression.
I need some music.
Yeah. Okay. Here's this fun expression, which is actually the smile. Now we can leave this how it is. It looks pretty good. Actually, that looks really pretty good. I would leave this one maybe. So we've got that. We fixed Joy. Ooh, this is a... What is this? Loop 6 by Funk Fiction. Oh, that's nice. That's grooving. Yeah, I can dig this. Okay, Sorrow Face could use something. You've got a little bit of like your eyebrows clipping into your eyes. Let's bring the sorrow down. No more sad. So here's our eyebrows for Sorrow. They go down really far actually. So we're gonna eyes, Sorrow. Is that your sad? Oh, those are your sad eyes. Now if you bring the Sorrow brows down like this, but then bring them up with Surprise, then it doesn't do the clipping, but it still looks sad. And then you can have eyes closed a little bit more. And then the mouth, Sorrow mouth. This is the default Sorrow mouth. We could also do like this, a little less intense V mouth, but then you can take your one of these and like extend it out that way. And then it looks like this, which is a little less straight up. Oh, whoa. Actually looks like, you know. Do you like that better, or do you like the default Sorrow face or Sorrow mouth better? You like this better? Okay. Alright, so we've got Sorrow face. Surprise face. Now this one usually works pretty well, but the main problem with it is that this mouth always ends up clipping through the chin. Like by default it looks okay, but when you're talking and the software that you're using is actually animating like the jaw to move to talk, and you have it set like, let me show you on mine. So mine has the surprised face, right? And when I'm, where I can lock it, hold on. Yeah, that's the surprise face locked on. I can still talk while I'm doing this. It looks ridiculous. But like this animation, if you go with the default, the mouth will be huge. And then it actually starts, because it opens more when you're making noise, it starts clipping through the bottom of your chin and it looks horrifying. So we actually need to dial shocked down in order to prevent it from doing that, and it'll look pretty natural when you're actually using it. Yeah, you've seen that. Yeah, so we'll do it this way. I'm gonna turn surprise down. Surprise eyebrows can go all the way up. And eyes surprise can go all the way that expression. Eyes surprise can go all the way up, but then mouth surprise can't go all the way up. It has to go to like 75% approximately, and then it will look fine. So there's that. Then you have your normal... Oh, your blink is clipping for some reason. So let's fix this. That's just eyes closedness. Eyes closed. You've got some serious clipping there. What is happening? Why is it clipping? Oh! I feel like the eyelashes would normally cover that. Is this an issue with... because the eyelashes aren't there, or is this an issue with something else? I feel like that looked fine before. You could have her blink. Here we go. I'm gonna combine the joy eyes closed and the regular eyes closed so that it looks more like this. So when she blinks, it might be a little bit off, but it shouldn't be off bad. If I use joy eyes and change the shape slightly, then it might not look like it's clipping so weirdly. Right. Ooh, a little more this way. Wait, is that? Oh, chip noses. Interesting. Still got a speck right there. What is this? Okay, that should work. Yeah, that should do it. Alright. So, neutral expression. The A, which is okay. I, U, oh, yeah. A, I, U, E, O. I feel like O can actually, something I did with mine was I made O a little bit more. I took the sorrow mouth and like pulled it in a little bit so that it's like this more. Oops. Oh my goodness, that's horrifying. Look at that. There we go. So O like that. U. So like ooh, O, E, I, ah. Blinking. Blink left and right is going to need a little bit of tweaking because of the same problem as before. So let's say I joy left. We're gonna have to make sure these are adjusted. This stream is becoming a whole lot of just tweaking on models, but I guess that's alright. Blink right. I joy right. Get that to look right so you can wink properly. Angry face, we haven't done that one. Fun, smile, joy, sorrow, surprised, and the extra one, which just looks like this. So, I never use the extra face. You can actually make that anything you want. So we can like add an extra expression if you get an idea. Now, let's see, angry face definitely needs some work. Oh my gosh, those eyebrows are way down there. Let's get the angry face. Now something I did, you don't have any ideas for now? Okay. I'll save the file so that when you do have ideas, I can just come back in here and do it without having to re-import. Thank you, Pi! Nice to see you here. How'd your stream go? Oh, angry. So, something that I did for my angry face was I actually toned it down because I was having problems. Now, this depends on whether you want to mostly just use this for VR chat, where your expressions are on toggles, or if you want to use it for actual VTubing like this, where your expressions might be on like actually a face recognition thing, because mine is face recognition and it's a little bit experimental and it has this problem where it jumps around a lot. And I actually, when I had my angry expression more intense, I would end up just making this really pissed off face like all the time. Like I would look down and it would go, oh, angry, bah. So I actually changed it to just a slightly annoyed face, just annoyed or focused, and that made it less extreme or intense. So yeah. So if you like, I can make it like an actual angry face and put it on the toggle, but if you're planning on using it with expression detection ever, you're probably best off going with like this kind of annoyed focused face. So you can look at the camera and just be like, disapprove. You'll do the annoyed face. Okay, so we will mellow out your face here. The angry face. I'm not gonna do angy. We're gonna do... because then it's not too noticeable if it happens on accident. Yeah, that's exactly it. Because mine just happens like all the time randomly if the light doesn't hit my face right. And because I wear glasses in real life, there's a secret. Because I wear glasses in real life, the light often just like bounces off of them in a way that it obscures my eyes at certain angles. And so the camera can't really tell what I'm doing. And sometimes for some reason it reads that as like angry face. So... so if you also wear glasses, that's even more reason. Eyeglass buddies, yeah! I've had glasses since I was like maybe 6, maybe 8. A long time. When did you get your glasses? I bet it thinks the frames are your eyebrows if it lines up funny. Yeah, I'll bet it does. Honestly, I have no idea how the algorithm works, but I will bet that it, yeah. I don't know anything about machine learning or face recognition or anything, but that would make sense. You've had your glasses forever too? Yeah. Did you ever have a point when you were a kid where you just... you got your glasses, like they figured out you needed them, and you got your glasses and you put them on and you were like, the trees have leaves? They're not just fuzzy blobs? What? Around 3rd grade or so. You didn't think you had a problem seeing things, but your mom was like, yeah, you need glasses. Yeah, yeah, that's how mine was too. My eyesight keeps getting worse, so I have that experience every time I update my prescription. Yeah, oh gosh. So mine is the same. It finally slowed down. Apparently it'll keep getting worse for like throughout your teenage years and sometimes through your 20s, and then it's like, it just depends on the person. But at some point, like it's different for everybody, but at some point it has to slow down. And finally mine has started slowing down. But it took forever. I was afraid it was going to keep going for like, I was so scared of how far it would go. But I haven't had to change my prescription, like actually seriously change my prescription in a few years, so that's good. Yeah, that means yours will probably slow down too. Yeah. I know that feeling though. You change your prescription and like you thought you were seeing things fine, and then you go to the eye doctor for your checkup and they're like, oh, you need another prescription. And then like all of a sudden you're like, the world has shapes. Oh! blind gang. Hello, Keely. It's good to see you here. Neb says, sometimes I go like, man, I gotta get a good grade on the eye exam or else I'll need a prescription change. I know that feeling. Eyes, behave. Supposed to get them changed again last year, but everything happened, so yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Even things like making doctor's appointments are like, do I really want to risk going into the office and possibly catching something? You know, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour is highly contagious. Yeah, I feel you though. Oh, right. I have one more. Let's see. I gotta get this angry expression. And then this should be done. Glasses are hella expensive. I definitely don't want to make new ones. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that too. Ugh. Even if they can keep the same frames, the prescription changes are ridiculous. And also, like, if I don't have a backup pair, I never want to get my frames, like, I never want to send my frames in and then get it replaced. Because I can't, I'm so blind, I cannot go even a day without my glasses. I can't see for shit. Like, I could hold my hand out, like, probably 6 inches away from my face, and that's about as far as I can see my own fingernails defined. It's that bad. Yeah, I thought about getting contacts, but I don't know. I don't like putting things on my eyes, you know? And I'm used to the glasses. I've had them for so long. Though I do feel like if I switch to contacts, it would probably track my face better and not do these weird expression change glitches. But knowing me, I would probably forget to take them out and sleep with them in, and that's not very good for your eyes either. Neb, I've had 2 dentist appointments since COVID, and my hygienist keeps asking if I had a physical. Oh no! A walking bat. Yeah, I'm a bat without sonar. Sad. The exact same spot, can't function without glasses. Oh gosh, yeah. So let me tell you, it's not much of a story, but I was in a car wreck. Gosh, how many years ago? Was it like 4 or 5 years ago now? It's been a while. Anyway, ooh, glasses are stylish. Gotta keep that. You know, you're right. You're right. Glasses are stylish. I thought about putting glasses on Stella, but it doesn't quite work with her hairstyle. She's got too much going on anyway. Like, well, she will. Anyway. Love the pair of glasses you have right now. Good. It's good when you love them, because you gotta wear them all the time, you know? Like, you're stuck with them. So you want to get a nice pair that are, like, good for your face, and feel comfortable, and go with a lot of outfits, you know? Smart or introspective. Well, joke's on everybody. I'm not smart or introspective. Maybe introspective. I'm not smart, though. I fooled him. Walked in wearing glasses, looking like an academic. And then I'm just like, do you think pigeons have feelings? Is the moon made of cheese? Where'd my brain cell go? Hot. TM. Super hot. Okay, wait. See, here's an example of brain cell missing. I keep losing my train of thought. Like, I think I've lost my train of thought like 8 times already in the last 2 minutes. I was in this wreck, and my glasses actually like flew off my face, and I couldn't find them because they were like in the wreckage of the car, you know? And the paramedics came around, and like it was this big mess. There was glass everywhere, and you know, they took us out, took us to the hospital, and I was just blind as a bat for like 3 days until they finally actually found my glasses. Like, I think they were underneath a seat, like in the back of the car. They flew that far. They like went off my face and somehow ended up in the back seat, and I was in the front seat. So like, and they were underneath a seat, but somehow they were unscratched, like completely undamaged in all the chaos. Like, this was a wreck that it shattered the front window completely. All 3 of the front windows, the dashboard, both side windows, tore, like sheared off the front of the car. Like the whole engine and everything up to the dashboard, like, was just straight up cut off. Like, absolutely just like a clean cut. And the car had been flipped, and my bag had flown out the window down the street, got run over by a fire truck. And the 2 things that survived out of that, I mean, everything else was torn up. My clothes were ruined, my bag was ruined, everything in the car was pretty much junk. But 2 things survived out of that. My glasses, which were unscratched and unbent, and my flip phone. Back then I had a flip phone, and that thing was strong as shit. And it was in the bag that got run over by the fire truck. And somehow it still worked. It was uncracked. Just a second, let me get a drink. Was it a Nokia? No, it was not. Oof. Hold on. Blah. Sorry. Probably blew out somebody's ears. It was not a Nokia. I don't remember the brand, but it was like just this little gray plastic flip phone. Like, at the time, smartphones were fairly new and mostly for rich kids. So, you know, maybe not like super new. I mean, I was really late. I was actually a really late adopter of smartphones. But actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I was a really late adopter of smartphones. How did I survive so long? That flip phone was hard to break, though. Like, really hard to break. I mean, it could hardly send text, but you couldn't shatter it. Like, I dropped it so many times and the battery would pop out and I could just put it back in and it would work again. And after getting like shot down the street and run over by the fire truck, it still, like, the only thing wrong with it was that it had a little scratch, like just a scuff on one side, and that's it. It was crazy. Lots of things were built to last back then, but now break. That's true. I blame... what do you call it? Planned obsolescence. Honestly, for pretty much everything. I mean, well, also because, if I'm gonna be fair, I lost my train of thought again. So planned obsolescence is a bitch, but things are more complicated now. Like, smartphones are 100 times more complicated than flip phones, and I think that complexity makes things easier to break. Like, you know, the more pieces you have, the more things that can break. Also, though, just having glass all over the surface, like, that makes it real easy to break too. Like, we sacrificed sturdiness for, you know, different functions and looks to some extent. What I'm surprised about, though, is that so everyone that I know who has a smartphone, right, they get a case, right? Do you know anyone who has a smartphone who doesn't get a case? Because I don't. And what I don't get is, like, why companies that make these things don't actually, like, build the case into the phone. Like, if people are going to put a case on it, why don't you, like, make it sturdy enough it doesn't need one, or that the casing that you put on it could just be decorative and very thin, where the phone itself is strong, you know? Like, I understand, like, maybe people wanting different, make it look sleek, something extra to sell. I mean, yeah, I guess. But, like, a lot of the times the phone companies don't even sell the phone cases. I don't know if they get royalties, though, from, like, third-party phone case makers. I don't know. It's weird. Whoa. Look at that. Also, Keely, I totally feel you on the baby face. I have the worst case of baby face. Angry mouth. Here we go. It's like... There we go. That's the annoyed face. It's like, when I was in, oh gosh, do I want to actually hint at how old I am here? My first year of college, I got a lot of comments that were like, why are you here? Are you, like, touring? You know? Are you taking a tour from high school? You're awfully young. Are you a freshman? Like, why are you touring colleges now? Like, you still got a couple years, honey. Like, and I was actually a college freshman. So then 4 years into college, people were still, like, asking if I was touring the college from high school, or if I was a freshman at college. Like, nothing changed, really. Oh. Phone case manufacturers get contracts from major brand manufacturers. Dang, that's sketchy. One time I was in the cafeteria as a college freshman, and one of the ladies working asked if I went there. Yep, that's the experience. So here's something extra funny. I worked Walmart for a year. Not even a whole year, just a summer. And I was a cashier. And for some reason, there was, like, this divide in the people I interacted with there. Sorry, cough again. I swear I don't have... I swear I don't have lung disease. I'm just... dry throat today. And drainage. Ugh, the cold air has messed me up. Oh my gosh. Oh, right. So I worked at Walmart for a summer. And then half of the people that I interacted with there thought that I was like a high schooler, and the other half thought that I was a over 30 and that I had kids. Like, they thought that my dad was my husband and that my sister was my kid. She's only 5 years younger than me. Yeah, seriously, I was so confused. Yeah, like I was in there with my dad one day, just, you know, just in Walmart, and somebody that I worked with, they were like, "Oh, is this your husband?" Like, and they kept asking me if I had kids, like, but then the other half thought that I was like a high school freshman, so I was, what? You know, and at the time I was like 21. So, I don't understand. I know, it's like, I don't know why, I don't know if I give off young vibes or old vibes, or if I have a baby face or an old face or what, except somebody at college once told me that I had a face like a high schooler, but the demeanor of a 40-year-old. So I don't know what to make of that. I mean, I guess it works. Yeah. And somebody else told me I had the vocabulary of a 40-year-old or 50-year-old. So, somewhere in there. I think I've lost a lot of that vocabulary since I got out of school, though, honestly. Everything is yeet lamau bruh now. I've devolved. Okay, I think I'm actually done with this. Save project. So now that that's done, so we go Vaz, if you're still watching, I'll show you how to get this exported. Once you've changed the blend shapes, you just click the very, very top here on the top left, the very, very top item. That's your entire avatar. Then you do the VRM, UniVRM, export humanoid. You take a look at this. Looks like there's no warnings. So we should be good to just export. Click fix blend shapes. And that should go ahead and work. Keely says, just wanted to check in for a moment. Gotta get back to drawing. Have a good stream. Ah! Alright. Have a good time drawing. Good luck. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, now that that's done, take a look at this. I'm going to actually import, just to test it, I'm actually going to import that avatar into my VC face so that I can see if it works how we were hoping. That's Raincoat Final. Let me actually remove this version. At the final version. There we go. Alright. No, hold on. Where are the blend shapes? What is happening here? Why is that not working? Well. Oh, nope, it's working. Okay. But that's having an error right there. Let me change my expression settings on this. So the default expression is fine. If I turn off mouth animation, there we go. All right, so I don't know why that's not working, but you can actually just turn off mouth animation. I can go back and fix it, but I'm kind of done with it tonight. I'll go back later if you don't mind. I'll try it again, and then I can go ahead and send it to you. Hold on. What do you think, Bez? Okay. I'll go back and fix that that face later on, and then I'll send you the updated files. Or I could go ahead and send you this file now because it's VR chat ready, even if it's not VC face ready. Yeah, it won't move like that in VR chat. Oh, so you're not planning on streaming at all with this? If you're not planning on streaming with it, then it should be fine. Not now, no. Oh, okay, in the future. Yeah, so then I'll get this where it'll work, and then send you that as the final file, but I'll go ahead and send you this VRM for VR chat. Also, there's something odd about the map. I need to change it out. Oh! Yeah, it's got issues. Okay, alright, I need to figure this out, but it tracks pretty well, and it'll be good in VR chat, so. Me or in the future ways off. Aw, that would be nice. Thank you. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm actually kind of proud of this. So, I can't take credit for the hair. Again, I don't do VRoid hair very well, but Vez actually did the hair on this one. And it turned out very, very cute. I retextured it to match the cel-shaded look we were going for, and I added the flower, and then I did the clothing. That was the main part that I did. And the face textures, like the eyeline and the skin, are actually made by Argama Witch, and they're free on Booth. But I did the scarf and the coat and everything else. So that turned out really cute. Okay, I'm gonna change back to me. Here we are. Okay. So we're back to live. It feels weird being in the left corner. I feel like I need to be in the right corner. There we go. Thank you, Vez. I'm glad you like it. I'll get that uploaded and sent soon, but send me a reminder on Discord, actually. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I was gonna, you know what? I was gonna work on Keely's model, but I guess I won't do that since they're not here anymore. No, you're cute. Oh, I didn't, hold on. Pie, you gotta see this. It's still a work in progress, but look. Check it out, check it out. This is going to be my new avatar hair. Probably. Got a new style. I've got some tweaking to do. It's still got some work, but the kind of Missy bedhead really fits with the character anyway. And it's like short in the back. It's like bobbed in the back, and then it's got the little kind of tied together bits. And I was telling some other people earlier, the coolest thing is that this is made entirely in VRoid. This is also Argama Witch's work. The the stars and everything And the bands that hold the hair, those are all made of hair. Like, that's so cool. Hello! Welcome back. Change your icon. Ooh. Hold on, there's avatars. Back to me. Back to me normally. Hard to brush. Taking hair accessory to a new level. Yeah, that's a mood. Yeah, I'm not sure if you were here, Neb, when I was talking about it. It's all hair? Always has been. My current hair, the one you're looking at right now, has it's actually it's not made in VRoid. It's actually something made separately, and I have to attach it to the model in Unity, and that's a pain in the ass. And also it's got some issues where like only some of the, you see that? Some of it like, it disappears when I turn. Anyway, I like it, but it's too much of a pain, so I wanted something that was built directly into VRoid so that I could modify clothing more easily. And yeah, so that's where this other avatar came in. I went to Argama Witch and managed to get on her commission schedule. Very, very close actually. She hardly ever takes commissions. Like, I mean, she's taking them all the time, but she like hardly ever accepts new ones because she's just got so much backlog and so much going on. But I managed to squeeze my way in, and she made this hair for me. I'm gonna tweak it and finish the model up, and then I'm gonna start using this one. And that'll be a lot easier because I don't have to go outside of VRoid Studio in order to change outfits. I can just finish it up that way. So that'll be nice. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, and oh gosh, I need to fix the blend shapes on this one. Oh, look at that. Crap. What was I thinking? Oh, I'm gonna start, actually, because I got the hair pretty much figured out. Once I get this actually finished, I'm gonna start making alternative outfits. I want to make like a winter outfit and a summer outfit and some seasonal like holiday stuff and a Halloween variation, because, you know, now that it'll be easier to actually change the clothing, I definitely want to have more than just my pajamas. And I'll wear them in VR chat. The outfits you were sketching that one time? Yes! Exactly like that! That's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah. Like, they don't show up a lot when I'm streaming like this, but if I'm in VR chat, like, the whole body will be visible, so I want to make some really cool outfits. Yes! I want to make a nice, pretty dress. I want to make, like, with a winter shawl thing, and I want to make, like, a summer dress, and I want to make, you know, like, casual wear for warm and cool weather. I've got a couple of different ideas, and I want to do an alternate version with these star clips. I actually want to have them like ribbons with stars on them too, so like a couple of different things. And I want to see if I can model some sunglasses, not to wear on my face, but to actually have propped up on my head for the summer. This might be kind of fun. And I'm also working on a custom theme for streaming. Like, this is a custom theme that I've actually made myself, but it was really simple. I just threw it together real fast. I want to make one that's a little prettier, with start and end themes. Start and end and be right back scenes that are like animated, and also the chatting and live scenes. The chatting scene especially, I want to put more detail into. And some new buttons, custom buttons for my page. I've got a couple of things. And I'm going to try to start posting art on Instagram soon. I just haven't been posting anything online. There's a lot. I'm working on a lot. Oof. Sorry. Vez says I'm gonna have to head out early this time. Thank you again. Super excited to use my avatar. Yay! Oh, I'm excited for you. I'm glad you like it. And thank you for commissioning me. And what was the other thing? I forgot. I don't have a brain. Good night, Vez. I'm excited to see that. I'm gonna put it in VR chat. I haven't actually done any drawing today, like no actual drawing. I've just been working on models. Oh, I was working on a model for Keoli. That one didn't go super far. But I guess I should probably... Let me actually bring up Photoshop and try to draw a little bit before my time's up. I still have an hour. If anybody wants any kind of sketchies, now would be a time. Actually, in a minute would be a time. I'm going to run out for a second. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Hello, hello. What should I draw? Stream Kettle. Oh, Stream Kettle's new icon. I'm gonna take a look at this. Gecko! What a cutie. What should I draw? Next time you sketch stream. Yeah, that's fine. You know, if you have a request right now, I could just take an IOU. I mean, because you're a friend. I trust you. Ooh. What did you have in mind? You don't know yet? Okay, so this is one of those. So you know you want something, you just don't know yet. Yeah, I feel that. Sometimes I see artists open commissions and I'm like, oh, I need something in their style, but I can't figure out what it is for the longest time. Here we go, that's a little better. His sideburns are too thick and his ears are in the wrong place. You have an imp character you made recently? Oh, I like to see. So, I think I have posting links banned to protect from spammers, but you can send it to me on Discord. Probably should think of a way around that for when I actually take, you know, strangers' commissions for them to send me references. Because I just realized I don't really have any other way for them to send me things without posting links. You have no references, nothing looks right. Well, you could just describe them to me if you want. But make sure you know what you want first. I don't want you to waste your time or, you know, get something that you're not happy with. Can you set posting links to only people that follow the streams, maybe? You know, I could do that. Also, a commission email. You know, I have I have an email that's actually, I believe it's up on the card page. Let me see. The one that Moobot keeps posting. I have a streamer email. Let me see. Did I put it on here? Yes, I did. stellarorastreams@gmail.com. And I also have links to Twitter, and I could also try posting links. Yeah, I didn't see that setting, but I'll see if I can actually do it. Posting links to only people that follow, that's a good idea. That would also limit the people who commission me to people who actually want to see my, who actually follow my content, not just people looking for freebies or cheap, I don't know, something or other. Because these are really, really cheap. But the catch is that they're, they're not complicated. Like, they're simple and quick, and they give me practice. So I don't mind going for, like, cheap stuff, Let me see. That's a good idea. That both the email and the stream followers links, those are both really good ideas. Oh no, internet issues. Rip. Now lock the alpha channel here, flip this around and make this white. Make that white. And then that way, this, be like that. Then merge these layers together. That works out really well. And then change this to a soft round with pressure opacity. And add. There we go. So now you've got a little bit of that glow. Looks pretty good. Go ahead and merge that down. I realized I hadn't drawn Ambrose in a long time. I kind of missed him, Oh no, Pi, I'm sorry. Poor Pi. Our internet's been slow too for, like, it's hardly ever giving us problems, but it's been giving us problems the last few days. The last week, actually. I think the weather just makes it. It's hard to get signal. Not sure why, but it seems like that's the case. We have problems in thunderstorms, and we have problems in cold weather. Aw, little boy. Soft Android boy. Your imp character. Oh! Short, curly black hair, kind of pointed teeth. a reddish hue to the skin. Thin, slightly hunched, tiny wings on his back that seem bent and squished. Yellowish eyes, long devil's tails. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Let's try it. So, when you say pointed teeth, do you mean like longer canines than the rest, or do you mean like gargura shark teeth? Littered with small scars. Nervous. Aww. How would you describe his personality? Nervous is one good word. Does he have pointed ears? Or anything special about his ears? I'm gonna assume pointed, but you can correct me. Longish canines, a bit of sharpness on his other teeth. Okay. Curly black hair. How long is his hair? You mean like short curly or nervous and shy? Pointed ears, okay. Nervous and shy, but determined. Let's see. Oh, Keely went live. If I wasn't streaming, I'd be over there. Yellowish eyes. Does he have like... Let's see. Let's tilt the outside part down a little. Give him kind of a sort of a soft, nervous looking face. Oops. Caring, good with illusions, accidentally makes cartoonishly things like stars or birds above his head if he bonks it. Shaggy curly hair. So would you say like short kind of... Oh, that is a lot of lag. I'm sorry. Let's see what we got here. I may just do something kind of silly here. Kind of hunched. So you didn't say anything about claws, but I'm gonna give him little clawsy hands. I just feel like they should be a little bit sharp. What does he wear typically? Small claws. What does he wear, and does he have any special accessories? I like this. Punchy slouch. This way. Rags at first, but he's been given clothes. A butler's outfit? Aww, like a little suit. I like that. Little dude with his little suit. I feel like if he has slightly clawed feet, we could like, hold on. This is a half-formed idea, but his feet be kind of clawed slightly like his hands, and then instead of shoes, he has them wrapped, you know? Which would be kind of cute because it would contrast with the little suit. He works in the office doing paperwork. We're not cleaning. Okay, let me see. Perfect first feet? Oh, good. So he's got... got this little butler suit going on. What does a butler outfit look like? Is it bad? It's a little scary that I know what a maid outfit looks like more than I know what a butler outfit looks like. I blame ReZero. All the anime maids everywhere. Butler outfit. Oh, yeah, it's a suit. It's a special kind of suit, though. That's cute. He's been bullied a lot in the past. Aw, poor baby. He is no maid. Don't worry, I won't put him in a maid dress. Let me see if I can replicate this suit, though. A butler. Pull up a reference. On the other screen. There we go. That's good. Little baby boy in his little baby suit. Aww. Wait, how do you pronounce that? Eden? Eden? Iden? That's a cute name. Sorry. I think this cold is wreaking havoc on my sinuses. Thank you. Aiden. What a precious. Thank you, thank you. Just curve this way. You know, I wasn't sure how just a random Spotify playlist would be, but this is nice and chill. Like, I dig it. I dig it. This little shoot jacket work anyway. Their uniform. Actually, I feel like the color should be different. I want a closed collar, I want an open collar. I have an open collar because I feel like I can... Something about this gesture feels like it would work better this way. Here we go. There's the long jacket tail. And then this that goes like that. And along here. And buttons up this way. Shaggy curly hair. He has a jawline and nose that's crooked from being broken in the past. Little crooked nose. This part needs to be actually a collar that pops back this way. Oh, I hadn't said anything before, but Blossom's going to have a computer pretty soon that she can play some games on that our brother has been nice enough to let her use for free once he gets his new PC. So, she wanted me to play with her a game that's on VR chat, actually a horror game, 1 to 4 players. It's called The Devouring. She was very insistent that I should wait for her and not play it with anyone else first. So we'll probably stream that. And we're looking for people to play with us. Pi, you said you didn't want to though because you don't really like horror, right? It can just be the 2 of us, but it's nicer with more players. Let's do it this way. Too spooked? Yeah, that's okay. I may actually ask Stream Kettle Ree to play. She likes monsters and stuff. I think she would have a good time with it. Oh, there you are. I didn't know if you were still here. The Devouring, the horror game on VR chat. Blossom wants to play it, and she wanted me to wait and play it with her when she gets that computer to use. We can have up to 4 players, and she doesn't have anyone else lined up because Pi is too spooked. And Dee gets pretty spooked too, so... Oh no, not tonight, not tonight. After she gets her computer to use. That's going to be probably after next week, because our brother goes to the shop to pick up his new computer on Wednesday. So she won't even be able to use it until after Wednesday. Probably next Sunday during my stream is when we'll do it. Old body. Nervously twiddling his fingers to show off the tiny claws. We could do that, yeah. Holding his tail? Oh! Yeah, that could work. Then we show off the butler outfit and the claws at the same time. Goes down to this point and then splits into 2 right here. There we go. There's a little vest. He has to hold it so no swish. Aw, nervous tail swishing. That would actually be really cute if his tail just swished when he was nervous. And he holds it so it doesn't do that. Like starts swishing and he grabs it. Let me add something else to the eyes here. Bad tail, no. Yes. Nice cuff like this. Oop. It'll be like swoosh like this. like bend around like here actually. Connects and then around under like this. Sorry, you gotta draw hands. You know my secret. You knew I was trying to avoid the hands. That's okay. I'm trying to be less of a coward about hands because I'm never going to get better at drawing them if I don't, you know, draw them. So this is better actually. I've been trying to make a rule that if I'm drawing a full body or even a half body, I have to draw at least one hand. So this is just holding me to that rule. Yeah, his tail has the little pointy on the end. Right like that? No clauses. Hands are hard to draw. They really, really are. Difficult. Very painful. There we go. Okay, and then let's get those little... This is too thick, actually. It needs to go in like this. Let's get those little spooky wings too. And the hair. Let's get the hair first. Curly, shaggy hair. I feel like the hair needs to tuck in like this. Does he have horns on his head? I forget if you said that. He baby. I mean the imp. He is baby. Who is Moobot? Moobot is a bot that I installed to periodically post that link or any other information that I need to put in the chat frequently in case somebody new comes in, so that I don't have to repeat myself a lot. Like every time somebody new comes in, I don't need to like have to say, oh, here's where you can find the information and whatever else. Small horns. All right. But Moobot is set to post that same link after every, I think it's like 10 or 15 minutes and a certain number of posts in chat. Which, if it's too frequent and it's annoying, then I can turn it down, but like turn down the frequency. One horn is cracked? Broken? Oh, that's a good idea. Broken horn. Broken horn. You know something I do wish that Twitch allowed, though I'm sure there's a reason why they don't, is to put a link directly on the screen. Like I could type out a link and put it on the screen, but it's not a hyperlink. People would have to actually hand type it into their browser. I'd like to be able to put a hyperlink on the screen that's clickable as a video overlay. I googled it and I couldn't figure out people were talking about how they wanted it, but nobody knew how to do it. I'm sure there's an extension somewhere. But honestly, that would be much more useful because then I could keep my donation link or tip link and information up on the screen at all times, so then Moobot doesn't have to put it in the chat regularly. That would be cool, but understandable. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I can't do that. But Twitch doesn't have that feature. And I couldn't find, last time I looked, I couldn't find an extension that also allows that, you know? I'm sure it exists somewhere though. I feel like I've even seen people with overlays with links like that, but that might have been YouTube. Because YouTube allows annotations with links, I think. Speaking of YouTube, I've heard that a good way to grow a channel is to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Currently, I don't have the money to pay for the multi-streaming service to be able to do it at the exact same time, but I might be able to take certain days of the week and, like, if I add another stream date, I might be able to stream one day to YouTube and one day to Twitch. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that or not. I figure I would get a different audience on YouTube than Twitch. Yeah. I don't want to, the thing is, I want to expand the audience, you know, so I want to reach people on YouTube too, but I don't want to abandon the followers I've got here. And so it would have to be like, instead of changing my Sunday streams to YouTube, I would have to like add another stream day or figure out how to do multi-streaming, or I could stream to both at once. Be interesting, definitely. Yeah, YouTube has a sort of a different stream setup. It's a little different. There's a couple of different functionalities, and the audience is often looking for different things than Twitch. I think I've heard that art streamers generally do better on YouTube. So I may start playing games on Twitch exclusively and then art streaming on YouTube exclusively. But I wouldn't do it like, oh, last minute I'm gonna decide which one I'm on. I would actually do it like every Sunday it would be a gaming night, and then say Tuesday or whenever I decided to stream the other weekday would be like art night on YouTube. Because then I have a night every week where I'm required to draw. And then, because that keeps me in practice. And then I'm also reaching both platforms. If I do that though, I really need to... I need to bump my content quality. I need to get more engaged with the audience and be focused on making good streams and good content that people will want to follow, because I've been kind of lackluster about it lately, honestly. I really enjoy having friends here, but I'm not just doing this for friends, you know? I also want to get an actual audience so I can start, you know, maybe potentially making back a little bit of the money I spent on my computer. I have so many bills. Tiefling Bilbo Baggins. Well, that's adorable. He blush. Oh, he needs his little wings. You said his wings are kind of... Is it Bilbo Baggins didn't have scars and trauma by the end of it? He totally did. Actually, Frodo had tons of scars, though. Trauma. Tons of trauma. Especially since Tolkien wrote a lot based on his war experience. Mangled. His wings are messed up. How do I draw mangled wings? Do they droop? They droop in a funny way. And they're kind of like torn into. Tattered. They got holes in them. The skin is all torn up. Like that. And the other one is also like this. Grabbed and squished. I don't know how to draw that. This is the best I know how to do. The other one wouldn't actually be here. It wouldn't even be visible from this angle. That doesn't look like a wing though. That looks like a shark fin. Let me change this. Pie's angst character. Oh, poor squishy boy. I'll do it like this. It's a misshapen wing. It looks like the bone's been messed up. And then it's also torn into. It's the wrong shape. And it's got like a hole in it here. It just doesn't look right. There we go. Now it's a sad wing. Oh, baby. There we go. What else? Am I missing anything here? His ear is torn, yeah. I put slices into his ears. Are they not obvious enough slices? Here's a slice. Scattered scars, oh right. He's got a scar here.
It's 9 o'clock.
Whoa, it's 9 o'clock. Thank you, Alex. He's got some scars here. A lot of them will be hidden by his clothes, though. Here's one. Actually, his hair needs to curl in right here. There we go. And he said his hair was dark, so let me actually darken this a little bit. I'm not gonna do that. Slice like pizza. Hi! Hi, Paul. It's good to see you here. Ooh. There we go. All right. There we go. Little guy. I'm gonna call that done. I'm sorry about your lag. just a little dude. Speaking of little dudes, I'm gonna draw that gecko. Where'd that gecko? Gecko go? Where did that gecko go? Ree, if you're still here, what is the name of that animal, that gecko, that particular gecko? Spotted something. Leopard gecko? Was that a leopard gecko? You're here, barely awake. I'm not sure. Actually, I kind of want to take gecko elements and put them on a dragging creature. I also want to draw weird birds. You know, there's so many things I want to draw, and so little time and energy to do it. I feel like I'm always operating on a backlog, even though there's not like I'll finish the things that I actually told people I would draw or that I was paid for, and then I'll feel like I still have a long list of things to do. You know? I'll spend hours drawing and still feel like there's a long list. And then I'll accomplish something that was on my list, and it won't feel like I've accomplished it because it didn't turn out how I wanted it to, and the thing that I wanted was beyond my current skill level. So I just feel like I still need to do that thing and that I've never done, and that's quite an experience, let me tell you. 9:03, how long are you streaming tonight? Technically I should be calling it done, but I don't feel like stopping drawing quite yet, so I'll probably go till 9:30, and then I need to go and cook something for tomorrow. If that's all good with everybody. Let me quick draw this little guy. I like how geckos are like, just the head-on thing just looks like a big old goofy smile. They're just so... Geckos and frogs, honestly, both of them. This is kind of more of a frog look, though, actually, at this point. And I also like how their back legs, like, splay out so freaking far. They're just like... Thank you, Pi. Drawing list thing is a mood. It really is. I say, as if I didn't just say that in the first place. It's just, it's an experience. I feel like to some extent it's an ADHD experience, and to some extent it's just an artist experience, you know? It's just a creative's experience. Like, there's always something. If you like making things, there's always going to be something that you want to make and that you just haven't gotten around to making yet. And it feels like as soon as you make one thing, you're moving on to the next thing. Like, there's really no stop, no end to it. You're never done, and you're never going to feel done. you know? And it's hard sometimes not to just keep pushing yourself and getting frustrated when you know, like sometimes you've got to stop and look back at what you have done and be proud of that for a while, because that pressure to keep creating things is never going to go away, you know? Big tail or booty. It's got a big old tail. They have these crazy, ridiculous tails. They're just like big old... They look like wasp butts, actually. The funky shape. Except the tail is actually... It's not like... This is stylized in maybe not an accurate way. It's not a very good way, but it's like a... The tail is like fat tail, and then it gets thin again. It's like weird. So it ends up being like a... Like that? I hate the feeling of always having to make something new. Yeah, it gets really frustrating sometimes. Like, it feels like you can never relax because you're always telling yourself there's more to do and you have a list and you're running out of time, and it can cause a lot of anxiety. But at the same time, if we're gonna put a nice spin, like, how can I enjoy the many things I already made? Yeah, it's hard. If we want to put a positive spin on it, though, there are people who don't really have creative hobbies and don't really think that way, and they can end up at some point in their lives where they've accomplished the things that they like to do, the things they wanted to do, all their goals, and feel like they have nothing left. Like they're just done, you know? And then they're bored and listless and looking for something to inspire them. And if you're a creative type who always feels pressured to make things, like, at the very least, you know, you're gonna you're gonna become one of those people. You're probably never going to become one of those people, honestly, because you'll never feel like you're done. You'll never feel like you've accomplished everything you wanted to do. Because you'll always have new inspirations coming up. It's like how Hayao Miyazaki cannot seem to retire because he keeps coming up with new ideas for movies, you know? Yeah, see, that's... I feel that. Like, they need to get a new hobby, but... You know, it's like... My mom... She liked to run. That was her hobby. And she raised kids, and then between running, raising kids, and her job, she filled up all of her time. And now she's an empty nester. We're all out of the house, and she's still working, but she feels like she has too much free time, and she can't imagine getting a new hobby right now. And, like, it's hard for her. She's struggling. Because she doesn't have something like this that she's just always been doing and always will do. You know? No rest for the wicked. I am the wicked. No rest. Yeah. I feel like as difficult as it is, artists are always going to be like, you're never going to be bored or done, you know, with your stuff. You're never going to be like sitting there like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself. You know, you're always going to have that pressure. But at the same time, you know, like, dang, that's cool. Like, Hayao Miyazaki gonna die with a pen in his hands or something. That's exactly it, isn't it? Like, probably. There's people who keep making until they physically can't make anymore. And then they still feel like there's more they could do. And that can be a bad thing, you know, maybe bad for your mental health. You don't want to overtax yourself or ruin your physical health over it, but at the very least, you know, there's something for us. We always have a purpose. We always have something we want to explore and something new, and that's cool. I mean, I'd take that over being completely empty. Feeling like, you know, feeling like I've exhausted my potential. As much pressure, internal pressure, as there is to do things, I like that better than, you know, like, at least I feel like there's things to do. I would get so bored if I didn't have, like, art and creative hobbies. And I know not everybody functions the same. People find purpose in lots of different ways. You know. I don't know. Hope your mom is doing okay and can find stuff to do at least. Your mom is a bean. She is a bean. She's so good and sweet. I think she's doing okay. She's recently taken up, she found a coloring book app on her iPad, and she's been doing that a lot, and she says it makes her feel really calm. She likes the focus it brings. And she wants to get back out and start running again. She's just hurt her foot, and it's so cold right now. The winter's always hard on her, but it's not much longer now. The spring will come soon. Stella, where is our vanilla extract? What are you doing? What are you doing in the kitchen, you rascal? Our vanilla extract should be in the spice cupboard, I think, if we have any. I don't know where otherwise. I don't even know if we have any. What are you making? Oh, none of what I've been saying though is it's not there. I don't know then. I don't even know if we have any, but you haven't answered my question. Vanilla extract is so good. I do want it to be clear that none of what I'm saying is meant to be like, oh, well, just don't be stressed, you know, because I have a lot of anxiety myself and a lot of stress about art and what I should be doing, and if I'm working hard enough, if I'm trying hard enough, if I'll ever be able to actually make the things I want to make, you know, because it seems like improvement and progression is so slow, and I want to jump into it and just start working on it, but I just kind of fry out, you know, half the time. I just look at it and short circuit. But like, I don't know, that stress is natural, and that stress will probably, like, you know, it can be limited with some, I don't know. I just feel like at the very least we gotta look at the bright side of things, right? We gotta look at, like, maybe it sucks that we're like this and that we stress ourselves out over things that maybe shouldn't be stressful in the first place, but you know what? You know what? There's always a good side to it, right? There's ups and downs. We'll never be bored, right? We'll always have so much to do. It's weird because I write all the time with friends and create characters, but I don't write my own hardly anymore. But I still have fun. See, if you're having a good time with it and you're making something, that's awesome. And every time you write, you're getting practice, you know? Even if you don't feel like you're improving, I will bet you could look back at your old work and see it, you know? So that's awesome. And that's the thing too, like, we don't have to be published or anything, or, you know, it doesn't have to be your job. You don't have to be a professional in order to have a great time with it and make something cool. In regards to writing, yeah, every time you write something, that's practice. Just like every time you draw something, it's practice, even if it's like some goofy little doodle. It's something, right? That way, none of your effort is wasted. Also, I think with writing and with drawing, for me at least, focusing on enjoying the journey rather than expecting the outcome of it, you know, that it actually has been really, really helpful. Like, I do so much better. My art actually looks better when I'm not stressed about how it's going to turn out or how it reflects on me as an artist. You know, it's gotta look good. I gotta be in it, you know. And questioning whether I'm improving. If I just have a good time drawing, then it actually ends up looking better, which is like kind of ironic. There we go. Sad faces, you draw them. There we go. No baby boy. Or girl. Maybe she is a beautiful gecko. It's a beautiful gecko. That's a very pleasant gecko. Thank you. The gecko is a friend. Geck. Put it. Oh. Ooh. 10 minutes left. What do I draw? What do I have? What did I save anyway? Bigger than the tiny imp monster geck. Aw, monster geck. Look. Gecko destroys the town. Gexzilla. Yes. Gexzilla smash. Boom. Here's a little car. Here's a car. Beep beep. And then Gecko Kermit. Yes. Oh, and here's a helicopter. The helicopter is here. Boom, to shoot guns at Gekzilla. Boom, boom, boom. Pew, 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 pew. But it doesn't work, and Gekzilla destroys the city anyway. Boom. Gekzilla versus Tiger, who will win? I don't know, that's your call. The destroy. You think would win. I feel like Tiger would probably win just because Gekzilla looks like it has like half a brain cell. You could probably tame Gekzilla just by giving it some food. Just find a big enough bug. It's happy. Just amble off after giant bug. It waddles across the street. Yes. There you go. What a great last drawing of the night. Mothra, no! Oh no! Oh my gosh. No! I've realized something. This entire time I've had my chat box on simple, and I feel like I need it to be boxed because it shows up against the white background. Oops. My bad. Oh well. Somebody try the chat again. See if this shows up better. Wait. Test. Test. Boop-a-doop. Hello? Oh, there we go. Yes! Okay, that's more visible. Boops. Boops, boops. It's more visible, but it also obscures more of the art on screen. What do you guys think? Did the other chat box show up decently? Really, the chat box that's on here is just for playback. You think I should drink? Oh, I know I need to work on yours. Sorry. Gets covered by people talking. Yeah. It shows up okay, I think. Probably. So slow. Ooh, I know. I know. It's because you live with me. It's because you live with me and I know you're not going anywhere, and other people like You just... It's a sister problem. I'm sorry. I know, boo-hoo. I'll get yours done. I'll try working on that tomorrow, actually. I think the chat box looks okay. Chat box is literally only here for the archives anyway, because, like, when I archive it on YouTube, you can't see what was being said, you know? Like, so a lot of context clues would be missing. Or you'd, like, miss a lot of the context of, like, me responding to chat. If I don't read everything out loud, no one would be able to see it. So, that's why I have that on screen anyway. What am I forgetting here? Oh, Pi, I will send you your file. I'll send you a picture of this little guy. And Ree, I'll send you geckos if you want. And I think I'm gonna call it for the night because it's 9:27 and I still need to throw something in the pressure cooker. Yes! I'll get that to you later tonight. So I'm gonna call it a night now. Thank you all for coming. It's been really, really nice. And I'll see you next week. Good night!